Yo, what's good, basketball heads? It's your boy Crush. Let's talk about Charles Oakley saying the reason why Isaiah Thomas is so upset with Michael Jordan is because he came in your city and took your city. We can all agree that's one of the reasons. That's one of the many reasons Isaiah Thomas have been going at it with Michael Jordan for years now, decades on decades. Obviously, Isaiah is from Chicago. Michael Jordan came in, and he's more loved in Chicago than Isaiah Thomas in his own city. And that cut deeps. You know that cut deeps. For somebody to come in your city, it's understandable. You played in Detroit. Michael Jordan played in Chicago. Of course, he's going to get love. And on top of that, he's a very great player. So, I mean, what do you expect? He's considered the greatest by most. So what do you expect is going to happen? Of course, the love he's going to get is going to be unreal. So, there's some jealousy in there. Isaiah Thomas been jealous of Michael Jordan for years now. All the love Jordan is getting in Chicago from his own city. And I guess he feel like, he should get that love because that's where he's from. But sports transcend all, and when you're somebody that great, the way Michael Jordan captured the imagination of everybody, of course he's going to get that love. Even if that's your town, he played for the Chicago Bulls. So, I mean, what do you expect? To me, there's nothing to be jealous about. It's understandable. He played for the Chicago Bulls his entire career. He brought him 6 championships, tons of great memories. So, what do you expect is going to happen? Yes, he's going to be loved. Even if you're not from Chicago, you still love Michael Jordan. Everybody loved MJ. Everybody. And on top of that, the shoes and all. Come on. What do you expect, man? Of course. So, but I understand why he's mad. I don't agree, but I understand he's like, this is my city. I grew up here. This is where I'm from. I went to the trenches. We never had nothing. I had to struggle here. And this guy comes in, played basketball, and he's so loved. He's beloved more than me in my own city. And that's driving him nuts. That's been driving him crazy for years. There's a lot of jealousy there. Beyond that, also on the basketball court, MJ won 6 championships. He's considered a GOAT. So there's a lot of jealousy there with Isaiah Thomas. These two men will never have peace. And throughout all that, Michael Jordan still speak highly of him. Like Michael Jordan never speak down on him throughout all that. He said Isaiah Thomas is the second greatest point guard in NBA history behind Magic Johnson. Despite all their feud and hatred and disdain for each other, MJ never took it to that place of being negative or hating on Isaiah. But on the opposite side of things, Isaiah stay hating on MJ. Like Isaiah is always bitter. His soul is not at rest. A lot of things about Michael Jordan bothers Isaiah Thomas. On top of him not making the dream team, which was wrong. We could all admit that was wrong. They kept him off the dream team, which he should have been on the dream team. And that's one of the many reasons, why he hates Michael Jordan. And they're at odds forever and they can't be at peace. But like I said, throughout all that, MJ never spoke down on him, never spoke negative of him. And that says a lot about Michael Jordan's character. We all know these two gentlemen had one of the most fierce rivalry in sports history, to the point that even years after retiring, they still can't see eye to eye because their rivalry was so deep. We all know the story. The Bad Boy Pistons, they beat Michael Jordan up. Yeah, they used to beat the hell out of Michael Jordan. Eventually, he broke through. So they got a lot of history between these two men. And the fact Michael Jordan played for Isaiah's city and the fact that, he's more loved in Chicago than Isaiah. So all this drive him nuts. And every chance he get to speak down on Michael or say something negative, or he takes the shot basically. So Charles Oakley said, Mike does not want to be your friend, Isaiah. For the 5th time, he does not want to be your friend. Stay on ESPN, keep talking on TNT. Now you're trying to say everybody is better than Mike? It's okay. You are not better than Mike. He came to your city and took your city. That's why you're really mad. He took over Chicago. And I agree, that's a part of why Isiah Thomas is so obsessed, so mad at Michael Jordan, and he can't get over it. And he'll say things like, this player or that player is better than Michael Jordan. And you can't believe that he believed that. He'll go there though. He'll say things like LeBron James is the GOAT, but then he'll turn around and say the opposite. So he'll contradict himself a lot because he hates Michael Jordan so much and the jealousy that he's willing to say anything and do anything to diminish this man's legacy. But on the flip side of things, Michael Jordan always speaks highly of him. Michael Jordan never speaks down on Isiah, which says a lot about character. That tells you a lot about Jordan's character. For somebody to always speak negative of you or down on you, and you never speak negative or down on them, that says a lot. But yeah, man, Isiah is always salty, and at some point you got to let it go. You just got to let it go. You don't have to be friends, obviously, but it comes a point you got to be like, life is bigger than this. Being mad at somebody forever, and that's not a way to live. Like at some point you just got to say, you know what? He don't want to be my friend. Cool. It's all good. And move along. Live your life. But spending all your time and looking like you're obsessed with somebody, that's not a good look. So this is what Isiah Thomas had to say. I got no problem sitting down, talking with anybody. I live with love, peace, truth, honesty, and courage. I stand on my square. I'm upright. I sit in any chair and I talk to anybody. But some people, they ain't telling the truth. You got on national television and you called me a-hole. And then you said you hated me. You said that on national television. Now, if you didn't mean it, get on national television and apologize for it. Now, if you meant it, let it ride as it is. Throughout all that, Michael Jordan maintained his silence. He haven't said anything. Years upon years, he haven't really said anything. He just let it be. But he did praise Isiah Thomas, saying he's the second greatest point guard ever. Despite all the drama, the hatred, the disdain, all that, which says a lot about his character once again, because a lot of people are not like that. They're petty. So they would take the low road, but, MJ seemed to take the high road. So he never spoke down on Isiah. As far as basketball, he never spoke down on him. But these two gentlemen will never be friends. And if I'm Isiah Thomas, just move on. I wouldn't even care. It wouldn't be so important for me for MJ to give me an apology if I was Isiah. I honestly wouldn't care. It's like, whatever. Just live your life, man. There's no point beating a dead horse. Let it be what it is. But as always, I'll holla. As always, we just talking basketball. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share. Holla at your boy.
It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game. I'ma say it. It's all about the game.